guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be discussing the T&K family channel here on YouTube. So I recently did an update on her channel. We talked about her being concerned about people who commented on her channel about the changes that she made in her life. She talked about, in her very last video, we talked about how she was upset with her, I'll just say estranged husband, because the son went over to his house, and when the son went over to his house, there was no furniture and he slept on the floor. So she mentioned that she would not allow her son to go back over there anymore because of this until he got his stuff together, basically is how she put it. She was upset that the son slept on the floor by himself while the dad was in the bed. I'm going to assume that they argued about it because she mentioned that he blocked her. And this is why she discussed it on her channel as opposed to discussing it with him. She did mention that she knows that when people break up, you know, they go back and forth and argue and different things. And she was just basically saying how she is not with doing that. And so with that being the case, she just decided to not let her son go over there until everything is worked out, or at least he gets a bed and different things like that. Then she did another video, and this was the last video that I saw, and that's the one we're talking about today, which she told us that she is pregnant. The reason that I gave you the little build up on all the stuff that's going on is because I felt that it would kind of it had to go, and it all kind of went together because it's like it's going down a road. I mean, for one, I want to say that the reason that she was upset about what people said, because she said that they were telling her basically what she should do, and that her priorities was mixed up, that she should have been focused on getting a house before a car and different things of this nature. So with that being the case, I mean, she kind of proved why people say what they say and what they do and whatnot. She proved it by saying she's pregnant. That's what people were saying, that they felt she was more concerned about the relationship aspect of what she had going on than changing her life. Now, the thing about it is, she got the right to do whatever the heck she want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, she's grown. And obviously, I don't understand why when people put their lives out here for scrutiny, why do they expect people not to have something to say? We're going to have something to say because you want us to have something to say. You put your life out here for us to see it. You put your life out here in the public. You also wanted the privilege of being compensated for that. So it kind of goes with the territory. What I'll also say is, I don't know. I don't feel like I can sit here and say, well, she should have waited a little while to get pregnant. I mean, I don't think there's ever a perfect time to get pregnant. But she does have 4 babies that are all toddlers. As a matter of fact, she mentioned that in her message, that instead of people commending her for taking good care of her kids that are all toddlers, they are criticizing her. Well, now you got 4, I don't even think they're toddlers, because I think they're like between the ages of like 3 and 5. I don't think that's considered a toddler, but whatever the case is. So now you're adding another baby in the mix. Okay, yeah, people can commend you for that, but it definitely doesn't make your life easier. And I think that's all people are trying to say. Hey, you're making your life more difficult by doing this, and this, as opposed to whatever. Now, I find it interesting that she didn't wait until she was single to get pregnant, because it just, I mean, by law, when she has this baby, if she's still married, that baby is going to be given her married name. And that's weird. It still happens. People do it all the time, but, you know, it just complicates things a bit, if you ask me. So, I think that she should slow down. And I don't know, I guess I don't even think that she should slow down. I think that she should have a plan for herself. She should have goals to meet and things of this nature. And then she can make sure that she's headed in whatever direction for her life that she chooses. Because by not planning appropriately, they say when you don't plan, you plan to fail. That's what people say. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, when you don't plan, you definitely aren't giving yourself a goal, and you're definitely not moving in a particular direction. So, you could plan to fail. And I think that that is something that she should consider while she is moving along in life and in this process. I think that that's something that she can consider, and she should consider. I think that because her relationship with this guy is new, that can make things difficult. A lot of people don't realize throwing a baby in the mix quick, or moving in with somebody quick, or making rash, large decisions quick can really be the beginning of the end for a lot of relationships. You don't know each other well enough to go through a lot of hard times together. And so when things happen, it makes it difficult, and then it makes you, it just takes you to a place that you might not be ready to go. So, all in all, I'm just going to say that I hope that T and K know what she's doing. I guess congratulations for the baby, of course, but it's tough being a single parent, and until she's married, she's a single parent. And that does not mean that those kids don't have fathers. It just means that it's tough. Really that simple. Now, another thing I want to mention in this video is the fact that she has said that her estranged husband wasn't anymore in the triplets' lives when they only know him as dad. They don't know, I guess, whomever else was in her life. They know him as dad. And, you know, now that they were broke up, she mentioned he wanted to see his son, but she didn't mention anything about the triplets. As a matter of fact, she said that it was a little bit like he kind of was stepping off of them. But I find it interesting because he also has a YouTube channel, and on his YouTube channel, he talks about the triplets. He doesn't treat them or talk about them as if they're not a part of his life, that they're not his kids, that he don't see them. So I don't know if that was her wanting to make us think something, or because obviously, again, I am new to her. I haven't been watching her for years. I've been watching her for weeks. So I don't know her well enough to say that this is her goal, or this is what she was trying to do, or whatever. But I just found it interesting that the way she spoke about him as if he wasn't dealing with the triplets no more in some type of way. But the fact is, I know out of 5 videos, at least 2 of them involve the triplets. And we will go over his channel sometime here in the near future. But at any rate, I just wanted to mention that and just say that, you know, I hope that she knows what she's doing. I hope that she does have a plan for herself. And in spite of the fact of whatever's going on in this new relationship, I hope that she does keep moving toward her plan, so that in the event something happens, which we of course wouldn't wish that on her, but in the event that something does happen, she's still headed in the right direction of the trajectory that she has for her life. Tell me what you guys think below. Let me know if you feel that it's too soon for her to have a baby. Just give me your input overall of her situation. If you watch her or if you've watched her in the past, just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, and we will talk about it down below, and I'll see you in the next video.